warm and fuzzy feeling about.
Yeah, vocal leader, guy that's going to drive your chemistry, but also he can step up and say the tough words too. There was a video circulating on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it recently after the Mavs' final practice before they left for Abu Dhabi. Grant was right in the middle of a huddle giving a very fiery motivational speech about how if you want to be a playoff team, you want to win at the highest level, you can't just turn it on in Game 75. You got to bring it every single night.
Yes, I was feet from that exact exchange, and it was there was just a little bit of lethargy at the end of practice, and he was basically, as you were saying, telling the crowd, the team, you can't just turn it off and on. You know, as you mentioned, he's got the experience. He's been there to the conference finals, the finals with Boston, and he knows what that's like and what's needed. And look, this team didn't really have vocal leadership. Kyrie and Luka aren't huge, rah-rah guys. They do it with their play. And so that is something that is sorely needed here, and he's going to be able to deliver that.
Jaden McDaniels looking to follow up his own miss. Ultimately here.
Offensive basket interference.
Yeah, somebody, I believe, touched the basket with the ball in the cylinder. I heard Sean Heath say in the background, offensive basket interference. McDaniels missed on a couple of attempts.
I did find it odd that Followell kept doing that flex move after every three-pointer that was made, too.
All two of them have been made so far. Mavericks missed their first 14 threes in the game, but they've come to life. Williams made two, and now Jaden Hardy knocks down a three-pointer for Dallas.
There's the follow-up biceps.
Drive and score by Karl Anthony Towns.
It never totally looks smooth or like he's completely under control, but Towns has gotten so good at putting the ball on the floor and quickly getting to the basket in like 2 or 3 steps.
That's why the Gobert trade was actually made, because he's a big that can spread the floor, ball handle. He plays, he's a big that plays like a guard, so it's not like you have two kind of immovable, non-stretchable bigs in there at the same time.
23 points a game for his career. Karl Anthony Towns, limited due to a calf strain last year to only 29 games. Was out from November 30th to March 20th with a serious calf injury last year.
A lot of the reason, after the Gobert trade, there were a lot of expectations on Minnesota. A lot of the reason they had such a clunky year was because of that. They just didn't have everybody together being able to gel and see what they had. And they made that midseason trade, D'Angelo Russell, bringing Conley in. And so this is now a fresh start. They, for the most part, kept the main core of their team together, and they want to see what they have.
Yeah, they definitely have some continuity, to your point, Brian. Not a whole lot of roster turnover for Minnesota, at least in terms of key positions. Guy who came over in that trade, you saw him handling the ball there a moment ago, number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Thought he played very well in both of their play-in tournament games, the one they lost to the Lakers in overtime and ultimately won against the Oklahoma City Thunder to clinch the 8th seed in the Western Conference. That Oklahoma City game, Alexander-Walker had, get a load of this line, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks as Minnesota blew out the Thunder to be able to secure the last playoff spot in the Western Conference. Went out in 5 games against Denver.
Young guy with some promise, played a lot of minutes for Canada at the FIBA World Cup alongside Dwight Powell.
Gold winning Canada.
Gold winning Germany, bronze winning
Excuse
Canada.
me, how dare I?
Yes, gold winning Germany, silver winning Serbia, bronze winning Canada against the United States in a bronze medal game. There's a shot clock violation.
Dirk is throwing something at his TV right now.
Let's go back!
He's actually told me that he's turning down the parts when you're talking.
I have no doubt that that's the case.
Here's a jam by Powell on the alley-oop. Jaden Hardy throws it up. Powell crams it home.
Nice find from Hardy. Going into Summer League, the Mavs coaching staff is very, very vocal about how they wanted him to not only look to score, keep doing what he does, go out there and get buckets, but also set other guys up, find guys in the corner, find the roll man. That was a really, really nice lob from him.
Yeah, 100%, Bobby. We know Hardy can score. For him to take that next step, he's got to be able to run a team.
Minnesota has led in this game by as many as 29 points. With a timeout on the floor in the second quarter, they're currently in front by 22. 4:26.
Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe.